I am about to crash out. Seriously, I'm crashing out. China, they on our ass. Let me tell you something. Y'all see all these damn bags that I have? Okay? These are the bags they're talking about. Like, I have a Birkin, a Fendi, a Louis. I've never even used this bag yet. A Chanel, Louis, Fendi, Chanel, Gucci, Louis. And you're telling me what I have spent on all these bags, I could have went to China and got them and not spent all this money? China, I'm coming. But let me just show you all the bags that I actually really have. Look at this. Jack Moose, Louis, Hermes, Louis, Dior, 3 Chanels, Fendi. Why is it Chanel, Louis, Chanel, Louis, Gucci, Chanel. All of this stuff that I spent my hard-earned money on, all of this, are you freaking telling me that I overpaid for all of this shit? Let me go on Expedia or wherever and find me an airline ticket to China, because I'm coming to see y'all. Look for me. And I also want to add that this Louis wallet, it legit say made in France. Made in France. I am now checking all my shit. China. I'm coming.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Thank you so much for clicking on this episode. I really do appreciate your love and support on this channel. So on our today's episode, you all have been seeing what's going on between China and the US. And Black Americans have been reacting to this. And we all know, like most rappers and most big celebrities, Black celebrities that we've been seeing there, especially the Black American celebrities, have been, buying into these brands. They've been, carrying these bags, the shoes, and all that. There's a lot of celebrities that we've been seeing with these brands that are being exposed for being quite expensive, and they're only manufactured at a few coins, a few dollars in China, and then when they come to Europe or when they're shipped to Europe or in America, they're repackaged and then branded to the brand that you all buy into. And one thing that I don't know why people don't understand is that most of the celebrities, and all celebrities and influencers that are actually buying into these brands, they do not buy these brands. They get them for free because they're marketing for these companies. So they're not spending like 40K. They're not spending like $2,000 on a bag, $2,000 on a shoe. No, they don't do that. They're being given these brands for free. And we all know these brands they don't even target the rich people, because how many times have we seen people like Jeff Bezos with branded watches, branded shirts or shoes? How many times have you seen Elon Musk with all these? I mean, he's the richest man in the world. How many times have you seen him in these brands? And so many other people, even the politicians that are making money. And now these brands, we can now see that their target customers are not actually the rich people, but the middle class citizens that want to live in an illusion, that want to show other people that they're living a good life, and they got the money and they got the bag. And this is why most people like buy into these brands, the middle class people. So Black Americans are reacting to this, and I was like, I would love us to watch this together, guys, because as I told you when I was doing the beginning of the intro, I told you we've seen so many Black American celebrities and so many Black celebrities and influencers who actually give us so much pressure into these brands and all that, and people are not reacting after finding out that these brands that you've been really working hard and saving a lot of money, using your credit cards to go and buy these brands, are not even worth that much that you buy from what the Chinese manufacturers are saying. I want us to watch these videos together, guys. Every clip and every stitch that you'll be seeing on our today's episode, credit belongs to the original creators of these videos that you're seeing on your screens. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, my good name is Gracie Lee. Kindly consider subscribing to this channel, give this video a like, and let me know what your thoughts are on the comment section. So let's dive right ahead and we'll come back with more commentary.
First of all, after finding out what I just found out about the US and China, you know, I want to say I'm highly ticked off. I'm highly upset. 3 years ago, I paid $450 for these Gucci slides at the Gucci store right here in Houston, Texas. And now China done exposed the fact that these shoes right here only cost 75 cents to produce. You know what? Real Gucci slides. I'm done. What the hell with these Gucci slides? You know what? With them. Oh, that's over here. China, listen. If y'all watching this, China, I have nothing against y'all. I want to personally say thank you. What they did was wrong. 75 cents for Gucci slides. I got about 15 pair of these things in my damn closet. What the hell's going on, man? 75 cents? How much were these to produce? How much were these, huh? Were these another one of those famous slides that Valentino that only cost 10 or 12 cents? Listen, I'm buying direct now from the manufacturer. I'm finna start buying manufacturer straight directly. So basically, these are fake. These are basically fake. That's what y'all tell. I'm upset, man. So I've been walking around with fake Gucci slides on the whole time. You mean to tell me I could have just walked into a knockoff store and bought these same Gucci slides for $10 or $12? Nobody would have knew that they was fake. Like, people say it's the quality, but nobody's gonna walk up and say, hey, let me feel the quality of your Gucci slides. Hey, let me feel the quality of your Ameri to see if it's real. I'm upset, man. China, thank you for exposing these people. This is how I feel about these Gucci slides. Thank you again, China. We, as Americans, appreciate you guys exposing the truth. Thank you.
So let me get this straight. You telling me that my Louis Vuitton and my other few designer bags are made in China?
Your made in Italy Gucci 80% come from Chinese factory.
Listen, I ain't even mad at it. I ain't even mad. I'm mad I spent this much money on these bags. If they are saying that Birkins are being made in China, you already know that Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Chanel, and everybody else is being made in China. That's why I am never impressed by all the money that people spend on these bags. Never be impressed, baby. Never be impressed, because your bag, our bags, was made in China.
The whole time I've been getting my stuff from China. You really think I'm finna pay $2,000 for this? No, ma'am. Or this. Or these. Not me. No, ma'am. Because I knew that they all make that stuff from the same place. That be y'all want to pay tens of thousands of dollars just to look nice. The real finesse is I got the same bags as you for 3 times less than what you paid for it.
For everybody that used to be mad at the girlies doing their DH gate hauls, to the front, to the front, to the front, to the front. Listen, China been on TikTok exposing your favorite brands. All the Lulu girls with the Lulu on your butt. to the front. I've seen so many videos of these girls that be spending thousands of dollars, mad at girls that spend a good little $50, $60, $100 here and there for the exact same bag. And some of y'all be like, I can tell immediately. Can you? I'm sure even in the worlds of fakes, there are levels to this shit, right? But for years, we all know Nike has sweatshops. All of these other companies, they have sweatshops. And where do y'all think the sweatshops are? Y'all talking shit about Shein, but it's the same fucking quality as Louis Vuitton. Same factory. We've been saying it for years. It's coming from the same manufacturers. And y'all are like, no, it's not. This is made in France. It's made in Beijing. They just take it over there right before it's finished, and they slap a little finishing touches on it and say, made in France. And y'all shell out thousands of dollars. And hey. Once again, I'm not against buying what you want, but this goes down to let people buy what they want. If someone wants the look of something, even if they like the look of the fucking logo and they said, but I ain't paying $12,000 for it, because it's not worth $12,000. Sometimes I just want y'all to admit that y'all just like the name. Y'all just want the brand. Y'all just want people to think that you have money. You don't want it because it looks good, because a lot of times, a lot of y'all be throwing on designer from head to toe and look a fucking mess. Look a mess. Oh, you know how much this fit worth? I don't care. It look like shit. And I swear, sometimes I feel like these designers be doing this shit on purpose. They like, look, we finna make the ugliest fucking outfit called $5,000. Watch, they gonna buy it. And y'all buy it. And y'all literally buy it. When Kanye dropped his hobo collection, y'all was, oh my God, this is so futuristic and amazing. Post-apocalyptic fashions. Y'all talk shit about people that wearing Skechers, but y'all got on them big ass, bulky ass, fucking Bottega shoes, walking around looking clunky with skinny jeans on, and they have the nerve to talk about, man, you know how much this I put that shit on. China said, since y'all bitches want to play with us, we finna expose you hoes. DJ T done fucked up everybody. Like, all of these companies finna be hot. I know all of these fucking luxury brands is in a group chat right now. Like, get this bitch out of here. Get him out of here. He is fucking it up for everybody. And China also said, by the way, we're going to make it easy for you to get a visa to come over here for 10 days. And you can just come buy this shit tax-free. No tariff. Not for you, baby. They haggling like, I don't know if you've ever been to China. Well, I've never been to mainland China. I've only been to Hong Kong. But I'm sure it's, relatively same type of like, culture. And this is the haggling they be giving you. Like, listen, don't tariff. No tariff for you. No tariff for you, pretty girl. No tariff for you. Okay, don't even worry about it. Come buy the bag. Listen, I've been. Okay, what's the street called? I don't know. I can't remember because I haven't been there. But there's this alley where they have all the designer stuff in Hong Kong. All my Navy people know what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right.
China's response to the U.S. tariffs is literally destroying American hierarchy, and now it has me thinking, what's really real? So I'm seeing creators on here saying that like the manufacturing for all these luxury brands is actually happening in China, and actually somebody else got on here and said, nope, all the like artistic side of it is actually happening in Nigeria. And as I'm sure we all know, the price to produce these goods is a lot cheaper than what they sell it for. I had to turn around, it's kind of hot in my car. But niggas literally go crazy for Louis Vuitton, for Gucci, for Amiri and all that shit. And I'm not saying anything's wrong with it, because some of the shit looks good, but for the most part, like, we are more susceptible to that type of propaganda because we've always been told that, like, our status is second tier or low class, or, you know, what is it, 3/5 of a man. So in order to feel like we belong in this category that is actually oppressing us, what we want to do is at least look the part if we can't actually be the part. But we all fall victim to it. I guarantee you, if you had like a Louis Vuitton shirt, 3 of them lined up with each other. One would have made an Italy tag, one would have made a China tag, one would have made a Nigeria tag. The China tag and the Nigeria tag are going to be clowned because people are going to automatically assume that, oh, those things are fake, those things aren't real. When what's actually real is the propaganda that we've been fed that's created a relationship in our minds with Nigeria and China that they are beneath us. And Italy is you know, luxurious. And that's where, you know, all the fashion happens. All in all, I'm finally understanding that none of this shit is real. All this shit is man-made. Like, the scientific shit that, like, you know, brings the earth together and describes our human body and how that functions and things like that, those things are real. Those things have lasted forever. And actually, the things in the human body haven't lasted forever because humans haven't been around forever. But there's certain principles that are real and certain things that are just man-made, and we're, you know, fed to believe that they're real. So this whole like hierarchy, and if you wear Louis Vuitton, you got this. No, man, it's just a status symbol. It doesn't represent anything more than what you believe it to represent. So now that we're learning about manufacturing, do we still hold these brands to the same status? That's the question. And if not these brands, then like what's going to move into place? Because I believe, you know, me as an American, like we need like hierarchy. We feel we really need hierarchy, and we really struggle seeing like everybody as being equal. As an American, when you use terms like that, you know, you get called a socialist or whatever. And honestly, I don't know if socialism is a bad thing. My relationship with socialism is one that's made up. You know, it's not even like secondhand, because I just live in a country that's always told its citizens that socialism is a bad thing. I don't know. What I'm getting at is everything just boils down to relationships. So if we now have this information about manufacturing, does that change our relationship with these luxury brands? Do we still hold people who have these luxury brands at a certain status? Us who aren't like, you know, first class citizens in this country, do we still look at those brands and say like, damn, if I have that, I can feel like them? Y'all tell me.
China has played the game so perfectly that you just have to clap your hands and just respect them, because honestly, they have just broken the barriers of what people thought was impossible to do. Like the whole point of what China has been trying to do is to just showcase that they're not like America. Like America is like this one big bully that, you know, no one really likes in school, and then you just have this one chill guy who always gets on with everyone. That's China. And the thing is that what they've played and the way they've played it, they've played in such a position where it's like all the billionaires, like all the big companies, the Hermes, the whatever, they're now going to start putting pressure on the US government to be like, yo, you need to solve whatever you're doing with these guys, because I can't lie, it's hurting our pockets. Because one thing America does is that they hate to see their billionaires suffer. If anything, they hate to see their billionaires suffer. So now that they're seeing that, you know, China is exposing, obviously Chinese manufacturers are exposing, you know, the people that, or the things that they make for companies, and they're showing how cheap it is. Everyone's now hopping to China. Guess what China's just done? They've just given a no visa fee, a free visa, come in there, buy whatever you want tax-free. Bro, China's eating.
I'm not sure how I ended up on Chinese TikTok, but I am here for it. Have you guys seen the video of the guy exposing Birkin? He's going through the whole process of making the Birkin bags and how much it cost in China. So I think the cost is about $1,500. And then the Birkin turns around and sells them for $33,000. What kind of a profit is that, mofo? What kind of a profit? Well, I'm sure you're seeing this Louis Vuitton Neverfull, and these retail for about $2,000, which probably cost them $20 to make, but you're not going to get me. Louis Vuitton, you're not going to get me. I got this at a garage sale, right? It was $90. Looks just like the real one. No one will ever know. How will they know? They won't know that Chinese TikTok taught me this.
As a therapist watching China expose the luxury industry,
It's literally giving, if you don't respect my boundaries, there will be consequences, essentially. And it's a bit comical, but also not at the same time. And we are literally seeing a global scale of what setting a boundary means. And often when we think we need to keep the peace, we just need to people please, that ain't gonna get us anywhere. And so, something that I often even tell my clients as well is that we need to set boundaries, and boundaries are not as suggestions, they need to have consequences. So take a play from China's book right now in setting boundaries and forcing consequences, because keeping the peace at times is not the best solution, or being quiet or people pleasing is not the best solution. We need to set boundaries and enforce them.
And when you think it can get ratcheter, it does. This lady behind me works for a Chinese food company, I believe, and she's on TikTok doing the Lord's work, child. She's pretty much telling us how to get these high-end luxurious goods, from clothing to furnitures, from this big company for dirt cheap. She's been exposing so many name brands from so many industries that people are asking if they're making cheap apartments. She even talked about our faves, the one that does the next day shipping, the one that's been investigated for child labor for years, and the one that says everything for 5 cents. All that because of tariffs. And China said, we're going straight to the customer. Let's see how you like that. America, I just want to know, was the beef this bad that it couldn't have been solved amicably? China ain't finna let up. They said they've been here for 5,000 years, and we about to hit a recession. Meaning they know all the moves they need to make to stay afloat. Anywho, what y'all finna buy? Can y'all do hauls once y'all packages arrive? Thank you.
Nah, I'm so happy that I'm the one of them people that do not want to fake their lifestyle in order to fit in or feel like I'm somebody. Like, I'm so happy that I don't have to keep up with an image. Like, I got some bags, I got a few designers here and there, but it's not like if I don't have it, I don't feel good about myself type of person. It's not like I only want to shop at luxury stores type of girl. If y'all haven't seen it, I've been scrolling down my TikTok, and it's a girl from China basically saying how much the U.S. is brainwashed by brands. Like, stuff that really only costs $15 to make, we pay 50, 60 times more for it, and we brainwash. Like, Chanel, $15, $16 to make. Louis, like, all these big brands that certain people feel like if they don't have it on, they're nobody, or like they will go broke to keep up with this image. The fact that people don't know, like, they make this stuff for a little bit of nothing and you go out your way, I feel like you less than because you can't keep up with it, is amazing to me. And that's why I'm so happy I don't get caught up in all that. Like, who don't want them something nice, but to feel like I'm a nobody or I'm not doing good at life or just go out my way and put myself in major debt to have it, like, no ma'am, not doing it. And I'm so happy that TikTok is pushing these videos so some of these girls can get humble and realize, like, bitch, you want to have your way in life, but you also don't want to go broke trying to do that too, you know?
So now we know why America really didn't want us to see what they was doing over in China. And if you don't know, click the search bar and see how China just exposed America. That designer that you've been spending your money on, $200, $300, $400, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, all of your hard-earned money basically been going to knockoffs, if that's what y'all want to call them, Canal Street specials, if I might say. China is basically saying that your favorite designer gets their bags, their clothes, their shoes made in China, not Italy. So when you thinking you getting the finest of threads, you getting them from China. And now China is saying that they got them for the low, like they been had them, but they just not keeping it secret no more. So what they're saying is that designer that we've been wearing, they've been making, and they make them for cheaper, and we might as well not buy that designer that we've been buying. It's kind of strange to me because a lot of people been losing their lives to get designer. It's a lot of people that lost their lives over designer. And you're telling me that China's been making it? All I can say is this trade war is exposing the real from the fake and the fake from the real. If that makes sense. I'm out.
This is what's happening. And actually, I decided to look one of these bag that everyone is talking about, the backing bag. And the Hams backing bag On the search, it actually says the Hermes backing bag is one of the most coveted luxury handbags globally, with prices varying significantly based on size, materials, and exclusivity. So, backing bag prices range. This is 2024 to 2025, the price range. Entry level leather backings prices starts at around $11,400 for the backing bag 25 in toggle leather, and approximately $12,500 for the backing bag 30 in toggle leather. I don't even know what those are. I knew they were backing bags, but I didn't know their prices were these crazy. There is exotic skins, ostrich, approximately $19,700. Do people really buy these bags, or I don't know? Crocodile or alligator prices can exceed $100,000 depending on the specific model or condition. Guys, this is so crazy. I don't even understand why people would go and buy such expensive bags. Like, I mean, you'll not be carrying this bag every single day. It's not like you be showing up with this bag every single event that you go to. For celebrities and musicians, rappers, and influencers, it's easy for them because maybe some of these are even getting the bags with the prices that these companies get the bags from with the manufacturer, and the only loss they have to go is the brand. But with the celebrity carrying this bag, they're already advertising for them for free. And for people who love following these celebrities, or for people who like us like watching these celebrities, and for some of us who are like, I want to be like that, I want to have such a bag, I want to have such a shoe, you actually buy into these and you end up starting saving or using your credit cards to buy into these brands that don't even give you the happiness that you're actually looking for. And this is why people are like, these brands have been lying to us. Yeah, so these brands have just been simply ripping off people their money. But I wonder, are they even worth buying? But it all depends on what worth means to you. Some people buy actually these bags for style, some buy them for investment, status, or functionality. So for status symbol, so these are the pros of buying a backing bag. And I don't know, maybe after this video you'll understand why some people actually do go for these bags. But for me, I'm not one of those people. So status symbol is a global symbol of wealth and exclusivity. Carrying one can instantly boost your image, especially in fashion or elite circles. When you are a middle class person, when your salary is not like, when you have to save for so long for these bags, you're not be in a position to be in these elite circles. I mean, you're already struggling to purchase these bags. You've saved for it for so long, and you want to tell me that you'll be able to be part of some elite circle somewhere? No, I don't believe that. If it's for fashion, well and good, that's okay. If you want to boost your image, you don't need a bag to boost your image, baby. You can just dress well with some clothes from Shein, with some clothes from any other store. You don't have to necessarily go for these brands because they're only ripping off your money. And you only, like, especially for clothes, for shoes, there's not, at least for shoes you can always walk around with different outfits, but for a bag and for like a top, or it's crazy. There are some other companies like Shein that have good clothes. I mean, they're good quality, and they're worth your price. So there is a high resale value. If for the backing bag, if you can invest in this, I don't know how true this is that you can go buy a backing bag and later resell it. So they're saying some backing bags appreciate in value, especially limited editions or rare exotic skins, while maintained backings can resell for double or triple their original price. If that's true, and me thinking as an investor, as a person who is always thinking about making more and more money, I would actually go for that bag. If I can resell this bag 3 times what the original, if I can resell this bag double or triple the price of what the original price was, then I'll definitely buy this bag. So craftsmanship, hand stitched, top tier materials, and built to last decades in cared for properly. Are these the same bags that these Chinese manufacturers are saying that we actually do make these bags, and the only thing that the company that is selling to you, the only thing that they do is put their brand and maybe some added designer things, their zips and all that. There's nothing else that they do. When it comes to stitching, it's all done in China. So reality and exclusivity, hard to get even if you have the money. Some people wait years to be offered one from Hem's Boutique. I didn't know that you have to wait for years to be offered a chance for you to go and buy that bag, and it's your money. But anyway, what are the cons of buying a backing bag? Extremely expensive, hard to buy new. So they're saying Hams only offers backings to select loyal clients. You can't just walk in and buy one. And this is why I say most of these brands are not even for the middle class people. Risks of fakes, okay, but they're all made in China at the end of it. Not very practical. So I would love to know, if given a chance, would you go and buy a bag worth $11,000 for a bag that you'll not even be carrying every single day, just for status and for fashion? If you're buying it to resell it after some time, well and good, like you are a great investor. But if you're buying this for fashion, there are so many other bags that you can carry out there that actually have better, that will actually make you look better and more fashionable. But if you want to be noticed by people out there, then I think that's the only option that's left for you. Let me know what your thoughts are on the comment section. Thank you so much for watching up to this part, and until the next episode, bye.